Birds, insects and larger animals all respond to the same source in different ways. Some come to drink, while others find food, shelter, or cooler air nearby. A water source supports far more than the animals visible at its edge. Plants, fish, insects and microorganisms form a hidden community within and around it. Moist soil supports roots that would struggle in the surrounding dry ground. Water carries energy through the food web in countless unseen ways. Fallen leaves and organic material gather along the banks and return nutrients to the system. The smallest forms of life help maintain the larger ecosystem. In the evening, rivers and waterholes collect the last warmth of the setting sun. The boundary between land and water is one of the most productive zones on the savanna. Every visit changes the shoreline through tracks, mud and disturbed vegetation. Repeated movement turns temporary routes into well-defined trails. The waterhole is both a natural feature and a place shaped by those that depend on it. Large animals can widen paths and reshape access points over time. Soft ground can preserve the story of the previous night. Fresh tracks reveal who arrived, who waited, and who moved on. Even when the scene looks empty, the mud records a crowded history. As the sun rises, evaporation begins to reduce the water little by little. Shallow pools can lose a surprising amount during a single hot day. Heat, wind and dry air constantly test the endurance of every water source. The water remains active long after the plains disappear into darkness. Deeper water remains longer, offering greater security through periods of drought. After dark, the shoreline becomes a world of sound, scent, and cautious movement. Night removes detail, making every splash seem more important. The hunter must overcome not only speed, but also the awareness of many watching eyes. A sudden alarm can spread through a herd and remove the element of surprise. Persistence can bring success, but unnecessary effort can lead to exhaustion. Once detected, the predator must decide whether to continue or withdraw. Wind direction may reveal the hunter's presence before it can be seen. Predators spend much of their lives balancing hunger against the cost of action. Tall grass, low light, dust, and uneven ground can all provide temporary concealment. A successful approach often begins by moving against the wind. Along long chase may consume more energy than the meal can replace. Survival often depends on knowing when to abandon a lost opportunity. For this reason, timing is as important as physical power. Many predators wait until conditions favor a closer approach. The landscape becomes part of the hunting strategy. Young, injured, isolated, or distracted animals may appear easier to approach. Prey animals are alert, fast, and often protected by the strength of the herd. Even then, the outcome remains uncertain until the final moment. On the savannah, the difference between success and failure may be only a few steps. Every ridge, hollow, bush, and patch of grass can influence the final outcome. A predator cannot afford to chase every animal it sees. Choosing the right target is one of the most important decisions in the hunt. Each branch tells a story of endurance, shaped by long days, thirsty soil, and relentless sunlight. Under the dry season sun, even the smallest patch of shade becomes a precious refuge. The savanna's trees survive not by resisting every hardship, but by knowing when to slow down. Many trees respond to drought by shedding their leaves and protecting the moisture hidden within their trunks. Bare branches may look lifeless, yet deep inside, the tree is carefully conserving its strength. While the surface dries and cracks, roots continue searching through the darkness below. Every scar in the bark records a season the tree managed to survive. Some roots descend deep into the earth, reaching water that the sun cannot take away. Others spread close to the surface, ready to capture the briefest trace of moisture. The dry season strips the landscape to its essential forms: earth, sky, thorn, bark, and shadow. Without dense foliage, the true architecture of each tree becomes visible against the open horizon. Twisted limbs reach outward like weathered arms, shaped by wind, drought, fire, and time. Dust settles on leaves and branches, giving the vegetation the same faded color as the land. Hot winds pass through the canopy, carrying away the last traces of surface moisture.